I'm back. Sorry. I did have to step away. Ooh. Oh, I forgot my headphones. Dang it. Alrighty. Who is ready for a stream where it's just me for like probably an hour? Because we're streaming way late. But I was able to do so many things today. In fact, I was able to do too many things, one thing, basically, for too long. Probably should have spread out, got more stuff done separately, but instead I was just like all into this one thing. And it was basically learning how... sorry, I kind of ran to get back faster. Let me actually pause Hytale. Do we need to change? Now we're constructing the bridge, probably continuing that. We don't need to change the things. I don't know if we're going to do modding yet. I still feel like we have so much more of this game just to enjoy without having to inject so much more stuff just for stuff's sake, you know? But I'm on the like edge. The one thing I think, the first one I think I'll slowly roll the mods out. Like one of them has to be the because I'm already loving farming. Because it's kind of like an infinite game, but not really, but kind of. Also, what gives you life essence? Is it just farming, or I thought it was another thing? I don't think it's killing things. I think killing evil things gives you darkness, or like evil powers. This game's weird. This game's really weird. Also, hiya gang! Welcome back to the game that is a game, and it's good. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, man, is when everyone's like, hey, this thing is a game. Like, this is the most game of my whole life, and I'm just like, this is just lazy. Okay? Also, I think what we need is a ton of iron. We could sleep so we're not in the dark, but we're going to go caving anyway, so it's probably going to be dark as hell anyway, but hey, let's sleep. Sleep away the night. Also, have a little bit of coffee. Oh, we should probably finish this coffee. Also, it's terrible coffee. What was I going to say? Do this. It's good. Great. Fantastic. Go to this. But what I was going to say, man, is I was going to say... No, I just pulled something away. Oh, I was going to say, I got this thing, man. This, like, I'm not sure if it's a Fitbit type of thing. I think it's called, like, the Helio or something like that. But it's, like, I've never had something where I've ordered on Amazon, and they're like, yeah, it'll be here in anywhere from, like, 5 days to a month. Or like, no, it didn't even give me 5 days. It was like, it'll be here in like it's like a long duration past what you would normally think. And I was just like, well, what the heck is this? Why is this like this? Also, I don't know if I should drop off more of my stuff, because I got quite a lot of stuff going on. Also, once again, I am so excited to play Hytale. Again, once again, I am doing a bunch of just crap all day, basically. And then I finally get like its little respite. And I'm like, ha. Also, before we go split out too deep, we gotta go. Actually, no, we might have enough. Why does it do this? Just combine. No, don't do that. Combine the thing. There. Weird. When you do it quickly, it fights you. Also, do we really want it like this? We could also just extend this. Oh, that's why. That's why we did that. Okay. But I don't want it like this, so we're gonna extend it outwards even more. All this away. I still kind of want it to be a mountain, you know, so I don't want to kind of break all of it. Is this going to stair step down? It's fine. All right, let's do this. Boppity boopity. Maybe we should use the normal rock. That. Jump up there. Oh, don't fall off. There we go. We just want to create a nice sealed entrance. Do we want that actually?
McFluffirkins said looks like live replay is disabled for this stream, so I can't rewind and catch whatever I missed. How goes the Lonely Mountain bridging?
It is going slowly. But I was going to say, I don't know why it done that. That's so weird. I wonder if it's because we did it later? Maybe it didn't think I was going. Maybe I didn't schedule it properly. But it should be. No settings should change. I just duplicate the same stream. Which is a problem if I'm duplicating the wrong stream. So like... ads are turned off. Yeah. I don't know what else it is. Weird. Yeah, hopefully it turns back on. Sometimes it's just finicky. Sometimes you gotta like sit there and refresh it, and then sometimes it pings back. Maybe it's just trying to get enough data. Who knows? But yes, we are cranking on through with the bridge thing. But it's so weird because in order to make the bridge, we need to make rocks. We need to get more rocks, but I want to get the right type of rock. And but what do you call it, Fluff? What were you getting up to today, buddy? I don't actually. Were you streaming today as well? Honestly, at this point, probably go real thin. But just assume Fluff is streaming, basically. This. I was learning about, what do you call it? Gosh darn, 3D, AI art, not AI art, sorry, 3D generation, basically. Do I have to use the yucky? Why did I not collect the stuff that fell? Also, my God, there's so much cobalt. Yeah, we might be able to splurge on a better pick. Just because there's a lot. There's a lot of the cobalt. I might break my cardinal rule. Mostly just because, like, a part of it, like, if it was just me playing, I would suffer, but...
said, I am streaming, decided to change it from a Hytale stream, and labelled it as variety, but so far has just been more no rest for the wicked. I'll probably switch to another game shortly.
God, I'm about to say, yeah, what do you call it? I think that's a good idea not to, like, I think that's the biggest thing is, like, like, one of the reasons why I think I stopped playing a game that I was really enjoying was, Power was, I think I was playing it quite a lot, and I kind of, well, I don't know, to be fair to myself as well, I also think, not Hytale, Power also kind of got, like, how do I phrase it, the bosses, to me, felt like a really weird grind. Like, that's when the game basically is like, hey, you now have to just, like, stop what you're doing and just build resources. But, like, the whole game felt like such a good stair step of, like, and now you get this, and if you get this, you get that. And then you basically start incrementally getting up there. And then it just hits this wall, and it's like, in order to kill these bosses, I don't even know, dude. Like, I don't even know what the strategy was. I think you just, like, you create a base, and you go to that base, you put down your fucking checkpoint, and then you just, like half your animals die, but you might kill the boss. Yeah. To me, the funnest part about Hytale, Power was, like, creating the pals and, like, creating builds. But unfortunately, they didn't quite have that. I'm hoping that that'd be the one thing that'd be cool to see if there was mods, because a lot of those games, like Ark Survival Evolved or even Hytale, I don't know many that have done, like, a skill tree or, like, a build, especially with them with having multiplayer. I feel like that would just work so well. I've seen certain mods. Like, I've seen certain Minecraft mods to give you, like, a skills tree of a wizard or something. But I think that would work so well with this game, especially if when they're how do I phrase it? They're, like, co-op based. So, like, your friend could play a warrior and you could play a healer, and that could actually work. And modders are usually smart enough to realize, okay, the healer should be able to deal damage somehow. You know, not just, like, to fuck him. If you're a healer, you do nothing, and you'll like it.
McFlufferkin said, for me, I simply hit the current wall of available content.
Yes.
Mods notwithstanding.
I'm about to
Exploring can be fun, and there's definitely a load of stuff I haven't tried. But I wanted to wait for a major update.
Raid Nate said, hi there, Mr. Green,
What's
how you doing today?
Raid, how is your sleep schedule? Finally, we get it to where, like, if Raid doesn't show up to one of these streams, that's diabolical. Okay, because Raid's like, hey, it's 1 a.m., I just woke up. And that was us streaming at 3. So if you're waking up at, like, 4 a.m., fuck. So that's crazy. I don't know if I've ever gotten to that bad, where I slept until, like, till 4. Because at that point, you're just absolutely bent. Like, I've stayed up late, but I don't know if I've, like, slept in that much, you know? Sleeping in's a different thing. Although I do, man. No, I don't. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I was about to get into, like, I miss it. I miss sleeping soundly. Also, is this the same? Yeah, it is. It's a dark rock. I think this is what we're after. After that dark rock, the cobalt rock. Also, we should probably just burn this out for I think we will migrate to Cobalt Rock, or sorry, Cobalt Pickaxe eventually, because it is just rough. Boppity boopity. Also, Raid, what game are you currently playing right now? And why have you stopped playing Warframe, you slacker? Now, I feel like Raid actually plays, like, so many games and then just juggles to them. Raid might have it all figured out, where he basically just bounces it out constantly and, like, seesaws between, like, 3 games.
McFlufferkin said Volty's got exams and such, but otherwise might not be able to catch your streams if this becomes the standard start time for a while.
Yeah.
Since it'd be around 4 to 6 a.m. over in Germany.
Yeah, that's so shitty, man. I love Volty, but that's...
I woke up a little bit earlier today, too. I woke up at, like, around 3 p.m.
Oh, you did? Yes, yeah, 3 p.m. is a bit, a bit crazy. But yeah, man, it's tough because, like, I think, like, to me, today was, like, one of the best days I've had in a while, as far as, like, oh my God, I have time. I have so much time. Okay, I can do all these things. And I feel good. Like, you know, it's, I feel like for me, I'm such a person, I'm not sure if you guys relate to this, but, like, when I get into a flow of something, I don't want to be interrupted. In fact, it drives me nuts when I'm like, oh shit, I was just, man. That's why I usually ignore stuff for a while. That's why, guys, if you ever ping me and I get back, like, in a weird time, like 2 hours later, it's usually because I was like, I can't. I'll deal with it, like, when I'm done. I don't want to mess up this, like, this mental block I'm currently doing well in, you know? And some people are not like that. I think it's like, again, I always mention it, but, like, I think I have the opposite of ADHD, which is, like, I feel like people who do have some sort of like ADHD thing, maybe they're pretty good about like, oh, you know, jumping back into something or something. I'm terrible at it. I hate it. I feel like I lose all my momentum, and I'm like, ah. Also, did I not? I did. I used up all that. Nice. All right, we should have enough cobble, and we are increasing our digging pit into hell, because this was Cat's idea of, despite us having a like, yeah, it's a cool vibe. Again, I think we can make it a cooler vibe of like this weird long road into our house that's like, this is the main gate. So like the whole premise here, I think we have enough, is that this could be like a nice archway, and this can like take me over here to where I can get to the main plot of land, which is pretty great. I'm gonna have to tear all this down because it looks disgusting. But then I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then we can go into this mountain that can then lead us to our main house. And then we have like a back entrance that scales up the mountain, which is kind of cool. But if we climb up this thing and it's just like, oh, also, little update, gang. Check him out. Actually, maybe I should wait until maybe some people pop in. Some more people. I mean, you guys are everything, but still, I'll show you guys multiple times. Check it out. Oh god. Check him out. Check that out. I hate that it's so bright that you can barely see it because it's white, and I primed it with priming paint. But yes, so far, pretty cool. I don't know if I think he's like a berserk guy. To tell you the truth, I just scour 3D prints, and I just print whatever I think could be a skill to develop painting. But I wish I could show you guys the detail, because even in his arm here, you can see it's fucking blown out like crazy. Oh, shit. I wonder how. Well, we could probably do this. And a 1 and a 2 and a dark as hell. There we go.
Raidnade said, "Oh shit, that looks hella cool."
Yeah, let me try to get you guys up in there.
said, "That's a cool design. Sort of reminds me of Wayfinder characters."
Speaking of Wayfair, I want to talk to Fluff about the mod thing. But if you look closely, is that focused? There we go. You guys can see even in his hand here, you can see that there's like texture to his glove and all that stuff, and it's like on a 3D printer. This is not a resin printer. Whenever it's huge like this, is a lot cooler. His face is all crazy. He's got like all this. Also, I'm not sure where was the other part. I think it was his back. You look really closely into his plate, you can see that there's like textured rivets here, you know? Anyways, the only thing that I will say that's a bit shit, oh god. Yeah, sorry. The only thing that's a bit shit is the person had to squish him a little bit, so he's a little thin. He's literally wide, but really thin. I think it's because this cape bullshit gets him to lean backwards because of physics and shit. So I had to give him some of my plastic goop to give him a slight heel. You guys see that? A slight raised heel. There we go. Just so that he kind of leans forward a little bit, so he's more center mass this way and not like this, because he falls back because of this bullshit. Also, this is sharp as hell. Also, you can see underneath him, he's all dark because that's the resin that I printed him on. But when you see things like this printed, dude, it's so interesting. They look like they're covered in roots. It's super interesting. They're like got all these things that like have to, because it's all 3D, right? So it has to like prime it or like give it some sort of brace. Am I still out of focus? I think so. There. Okay. It's better. Anywho, but yes. And also, what's her name is also primed and ready to go. Yes. Also, oh god. I glued her head on. I didn't glue her head on. I stuck it with some stuff. Oh god, you guys can't see shit. There. You guys can see it. YouTube, she is clothed. She is clothed. But it's okay. The reason why I downloaded this one, despite all the, I understand what it looks like. Anyways, is mainly because I need to practice skin texturing. That's like the biggest thing that I think is the holy grail that will replace, that like changes your model from being like, it's okay, I'd pay $1 for it, to like people paying an absolutely ungodly amount, is like skin textures and like realism variables. So I need to start cranking away at that. So I have 3 things to paint. We'll see if I have time next week to do them. Honestly, this is one of those things where I hope I do find time to force myself to do it. But life can get crazy, and there's a lot of other things I'm actually surprisingly trying to manage. But I have to go this way.
With Flufferkin said, "The heel cushions could be blended in well if you make a decorative stand for that night, dude. Could make it look like mud or obstruct it with grass, gravel, etc."
So that's the thing that for me I'm kind of going back and forth right now with like, I could be trying to develop like the I'm trying to develop the like 3D modeling aspect of it too. But right now I feel like something that like is like the 3D model stuff is very interesting, but it does feel mentally taxing because you're having to like learn Blender, you're having to learn all of these like complex variables, and like you're learning AI, rendering basically through the 3D textures, and then having to like go in them and like infill them and like know how to like go into a specific region, knowing how to segment each model to their segments, like head, chest, legs, so you can get the highest render for all of them, and knowing how to compress those. Anyways, so point is, there's a lot of friction in that, where for me painting is still tough. Like it's by far like a weird mental game where like, oh my god, it's just so slow. And I think if I get an airbrush, I think it'll speed up exponentially. But it is also like kind of cathartic. So like to me, I right now I think I can like juggle that in the background decently well. Like having like, okay, I could take 2 hours to like try to look up what something is, like a wash or like a highlighting or like dry painting. These are all things that I could look into and try to actually apply on that said thing. So I'm trying to do that, basically slow and steady, and just consistently. Like, it's funny because I'm really curious to see how this all ultimately comes, like actually what the output of all this is, because I think we'll see it's tough. I wonder what is stronger. A person doing it for the love of the game.
McFlufferkin said, might want to check Jack's Spedicy channel to get some inspiration off of what he's painted. He's done 2 videos of an earlier and more recent status update, and he talks about what he learned.
I've been following so many channels. I have like a list of videos. Like, dude, I didn't even want to show you guys this because it's super kind of cringe, but check this out. That's a lot of tabs. Anyways, if Hytale is running badly, you know why. But I have so many things that I'm like watching. I wanted to intake, which is actually nice. It's nice. So what I was gonna say is I don't know. I think it's a neat litmus test to kind of run and see like what is greater, the capacity of somebody who is just doing something, just like doing something because they like enjoy the way it makes them feel. Like a lot of people pursue art because they find it cathartic and calming. But for me, I'm actually pursuing it to try to get to an end state, and I wonder which one will end up being more fast. And I can see how sometimes passion can burn really bright, but I think consistency and like focus and like having a regimen to adhere to, I think often beats passion. Like, so long as you're, again, like if we distill everything to actions and inputs, or inputs and behavior, or actions and behavior, it's the person that sometimes, gets a bout of passion, then like grinds through like a shit ton of art in like, or painting, let's say, in like, say a week, versus the person who consistently outputs like painting 6 models irrespective of how he feels. Which one ends up developing more skill? Well, I think at the end of the couple months, that other person maybe has generated like 10 models, 20 models painted, and the other guy has significantly more, and is also more consistent, especially like when you're painting. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm just doing this for fun, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I feel like a lot of people feel that way. Whereas if you're trying to do this to get to like a point where you're skilled, I feel like that's kind of
said,
a different
I hope to get
lens,
into learning Blender or similar 3D modeling programs, although it won't really be for the goal of 3D printing. I'd like to make virtual sculpts, models, and maybe dip into animation.
Dude, I was gonna say, what do you call it, Fluff? That's a super. Oh man, that's the one thing. Oh, so okay, let me just because people are not here right now, really. So let me just. I wanted to kind of open up this, but it's hard. It's hard because I don't want to sound like a little bit weird about it, but like to me, that's something that I think about a lot, especially as like trying to understand like what are skills that are valuable, like actually like financially valuable. And one of the things I feel like most people can understand is like the more friction something has within it, the more likelihood that no one's going to want to do it, or no one's going to want to do the price of doing it, or no one knows how to do it. And like there's all these things that like will increase friction and therefore increase the profitability of whatever that skill is. A lot of times like coding, the friction is the fact that no one just wants to sit there and like type in numbers for all day. But for art, a lot of people actually like the process of doing it. But that also means that the cost of art has drastically decreased, I think, out of a consequence of that. And AI, I don't think has helped. But anyways. But to me, when I'm seeing like all of these things, that's the one thing that's been like a pretty interesting unlock, where like if you have a PC that can like run games significantly well, and you have a decent amount of RAM in your PC, you have access to basically like just moving like a light speed can like relative to what used to have been. So like everyone has like a big hate boner for AI, etc. But like regardless of how you feel about it, a person who is using it to at the very least skip a lot of like the shitty nonsense of like, oh, I have to sort these files, or oh, I have to do this, all this stuff, and it does it really well. That person will be like 10,000 steps ahead of you because you're still there sorting files. Anyways, but like that's one of the things I've seen, and I kind of, a part of me is like, do I talk about that more, about this aspect of like 3D AI, which I think like you guys know because you guys are pretty locked into technology, but there's like a lot of like locally run 3D modeling thing where you can type something in and it gives you a really amazing results. And the fact that there's still friction within the fact that you need to have a decent PC. You can also just pay with tokens, which is some sort of entry level thing. But if you really want to get like absurdly high resolution and detailed art within a 3D model, like scar tissue, bags under eyes, horns, whatever you would want, fur, if you're making that, it helps to have like a shit ton of renditions, because sometimes the AI will create hallucinations, and that hallucinations can easily be like remedied if you zoom in, because half of the reasons why hallucinations happen and occur when any kind of AI or modeling type of thing is because there's not enough pixel density or enough context for it to like zoom in and be able to develop. It's trying to do like a broad swing when it really needs to be more specific. Anyways, if you're interested in stuff like that,
Lone Syndicate
that's really
said,
cool.
Sup, GRINN.
What's good, Lone? You missed our little showcase of our models, but for you, I'll quickly show them again. We have this dude, which looks absolutely dope. I don't know if the playback is broken. Fluff said that it might have been this stream, so if you can't zoom back, we did zoom in on this thing, and it was crazy. He's got crazy textures within his plate. He's got like textures within his armband, etc. But I think I know the one Lone really wants to see, which is this lady, who's overblown and like really, what do you call it? Real bright, real bright. But I digress. I glued her head back on, and by glued I mean use a specific type of hard plastic molding clay kind of thing to do that. Also, shit. Oh. How is your day going, Lone? We missed you. The small amount of time we were apart. How is your day? Oh, they're up. Oh, they're up. I need to grab these. Wow. Also, Fluff, do you know where like what other like life essence occurs, or like how we get other life essence stuff? I know I probably should get other. I guess I should probably get like a gradient of these things, but I just want to make sure I'm getting plenty of stuff. I'm not making sense here, but yeah. Also, your plants grow like an absurdly high amount. How much do we get for one of them? Oh, you get a lot of life essence for that. Jesus. Why do we get so much for turnips or something?
Lone Syndicate said day was great.
Ooh. What you get up to today? What did you check off the list, my guy? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know if that's right, but let's just do one more for good old consistency. My day was great. What'd you do today? What you been actually like cranking away at? Also, Lone. Oh, sorry. How was it? How was it? I just closed my head. Remember, how was the recording? Did it go well? Did you edit it? Throwing a lot at you, but that's so exciting.
Said life essence is mostly from crops, either via farming like you're doing now, or found in the wild.
Oh, okay.
Fire essence is found in Zone 1 underground and Zone 4. Ice is found in Zone 3, water off coast.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, the essence I thought came from like certain mobs. When you kill them, they drop certain things. Do I not have? I thought I bought stuff. Oh, maybe I put it away because I put cabbages here. Yes, I did. Silly game. I need just more soil. If I walk on this, will it fucking break? Basically.
Lone Syndicate said, well, I record the gameplay, I just need to record an intro and outro.
Ooh, how did you feel? How did it feel? Did it feel like pretty good? You're like, nah, this is fine. I sync up, or was it a little awkward, odd? If right out the rip you felt like a hundo P, I'll be like, damn, shit. Okay, well, fuck. I just have memories of it being, for me, being like, feeling like shit. Feeling like, man, I don't know what to say. Also, I think we want to make a
McFlufferkin said, I have a couple mods that alleviate essence gain. Life Crops in particular allows growing of just about all drops. Elemental frogs and slime mobs also have essence drops amongst other things.
Ooh, yeah, the essence stuff would be pretty nice. Like it's getting more of the things, just so you have. Well, I don't know. I do like the fact that it's planting. A part of it's heavily into planting. Am I overexposed right now? Like really bright when I look up. Might need to toggle my thing one down, but it does get darker on YouTube, so it's hard to say. What's good, Oak? Oak says, "What's Endgame look like?" But brother, I ain't there yet. But I was gonna say, I think it's I don't know. It's hard to say because I think that's the thing that they're going to build out eventually, which is like automation. So like eventually when you're starting to just like output a shit ton of resources, then you can start making like anything in your world. But right now I think I'm not even close to there. But I don't even think that's in the game yet. But I think that's what they're planning on doing, which makes sense for endgame as far as like you'll start off kind of scavenging and that being the thing. But then eventually, hopefully, you'll be able just to like create whatever kind of thing that they do to allow you to just have a shit ton of resources so you can start making like gigantic skyscrapers if you wanted. But who knows? So I guess you can do that now. It's just you're kind of like tapping into your finite resources, which I don't love, you know? Okay, so we have a good bit of that. Let's try to make this bridge. And the bridge is going to be going... let's do this. Give me the clear rock. Give me all of that. Where did you put it? This way. Then turn those clear rocks into just perfectly flat rock. Perfect. Now we have 200. Let's do that again because I just feel like that's not going to be enough. Craft all that. And do the same thing here.
McFlufferkin said, technically Endgame doesn't exist yet for Hytale unless you dip into modding. There's a mod specifically called Endgame and QOL, which is a popular one. Adds the remaining ores, bosses, etc.
It adds all that, man. Already the modding. I seen some mods for this game, and one of them was like a weird Binding of Isaac style. One was a side scroller. One was fucking a Call of Duty, like with guns. And I'm like, what? They already have the gun situation happening? That's great, damn it. That's crazy. Oh, I see. Yeah, but I feel like the end game in a lot of ways, actually, now that Fluff mentioned that, is definitely the mod scene. I think the mod scene is where like everything gets a little nutty, you know? Which is pretty exciting. I just haven't tapped into that yet because I'm kind of like, I plan on playing this game for a long while going. So like for me, it's like I'll just take my time and then eventually we'll progress. You know? You know? Lone says, oh, it's like, well, I recorded the gameplay and I have to record my outro. Also very close. Nope. Nope, we are not. Come on. Because I'm not moving my mouse, I don't think. Also, Lone, have you watched that, like, super cute and wholesome anime that I keep seeing people just gush over? Which is... One sec. What is it called? It's like, it's got this, like, brunette-haired girl. She looks beautiful. And then there's, like, this tall as fuck, like, dude who works at a cake shop who also looks like a delinquent or some shit. It looks fire. Also, god damn it, I should have used all my special rock. Well, maybe it'll look nice if we have not the brightest rock. I don't know. Nice transition point, possibly. I guess we could do that. I don't think this would look nice. What we're trying to build this cool bridge. So I made this one and I thought, yuck. And then I thought, well, I guess I could just make a bridge here, climb up to this thing. So this is what it looks like. I'll show you, Oak. I have the urge to call you Professor Oak for some reason. Anyways, but this is the thing. We're trying to do like this whole dwarven mountain
Lone
mining
Syndicate
thing.
said, well, honestly, during my recording, I didn't have much to say during the actual run. I noticed it, so I'm also recording a voiceover for certain parts explaining the journey. Also not sure got a name.
I don't know if I got a name. It's like a really popular anime
McFlufferkin
lesson,
said, I'd say
but-
worry about mods after Update 3 is fully released, as it may be anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks after that before we get another official update.
Yeah, so yeah.
Then you'll know what mods can supplement.
It's a great strategy. I was gonna say, so this is our front yard, pretty nice, open plain, especially in this with the tundra. But then this is gonna be our front door, and I think we're gonna have a giant spire here that goes up, and then we're gonna have a giant archway here that goes down into our mine. But this is our front door type of thing, which I'll probably widen out significantly. It will have to, like, you know, our legs will be jacked having to run up here every single day. But then eventually we're going to walk over here to our thing, and we should be able to see this dope as fuck bridge, hopefully, lead our way back home. And then we have like a staircase that way, so if we have access to our backyard. This is sketching me out right now. Ugh. Yeah. But yeah, we have this back thing to like scale up the mountain if we wanted. It's our back side entrance, whatever it is. So we can go up here, go here, and then we gotta hollow out this map. There's a lot of stuff to do, but I like the idea of that being our first one. Yeah, I probably wants to hollow out that entire thing though, but I feel like we're better off doing that with this. So it'll be like a mine there, but we know that there's a oh god, yep, we were doing a lot of movement. Okay, in hindsight, it was a lot of movement. Oh, if I crouched, I wonder if I would have survived. If you crouch, you die less. No, my essence. There it is. Good. All right. I think we don't have the right stairs. Right. We want like a soft, bright wood for stairs, probably. Give it some texture. It also might look annoying. I don't know. And we don't really have. Yeah, that's what we want. Cobblestone thing. Just baseline cobble. Give me clear blocks. Yes. Then, give me stairs. Give me like a handful of those. I think I need some to build up to it. Are my plants finished? They are! Or this one is at least. Whap! Give me that life essence. Damn it, these ones aren't. Damn it, I'm gonna fucking juice. So I don't know if Left replied if by stepping on my farm, my breaking shit. If it is, that's kind of annoying, although I do get it. Grow faster! Do it! Also, it's raining, so it absolutely should be, like, soaked. I wonder if I should, like, create some sort of weird system that, like, auto-waters them, because I think that would be a thing. It'd probably require a lot more, like, effort. I do want to make this bigger. I just probably have to mine out this whole other section. It's a kind of a whole ordeal creating a farm in the middle of a mountain rock plain thing, alright? Some would say we chose poor options for this, but hey, we have strengths. Just some. Let's do this. Alrighty, I think I do one of those.
McFlufferkin said, I don't believe there's any risk of that, unlike Minecraft, but I have a mod that supplements the watering of farmland.
Ooh. That sounds awesome. I feel like I don't mind watering it, at least right now. So long as it still does something, I'm pretty content with that. If it like complete, like if I step on this and it breaks, god damn it. Let's just take a little bit of stuff from this. All right. It feels bad. Very good. I think it should be enough to make some nice looking stones. McCrazy, what's good, McCrazy? It's been a minute. What you been getting up to? What games you been playing? And why isn't it Hytale? Unless it is. And that game's awesome. Nice. All right, that's bridge 1. I don't know if we'll have columns going off here. Maybe. We should just prep for that. I didn't really want to do that. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to commit that much. But what I do want is this. I don't know if I like it. I don't know why this is so clear and then that's so gross looking. See, these ones look like shit too, I guess. All of them look like that? Yeah, a little bit. Well, the stairs look gross. I like this look. Not this look. Do we have any sort of obscure, like, wood? Oh, maybe wood. Actually, I haven't messed around and seen what wood looks like in the game. I think I'm saying something I shouldn't without saying something I should. I don't know. This. Take all of that, and then this. Stairs. No, they look like shit, too. Honestly, stairs may just look cursed, like, full on. Well, never mind. We have some fancy looking wood blocks, I guess. Also, should I have planted? I think so. Look at all of this. Give me all the essence. I'm just gonna walk on it and hope that it doesn't all break. So it's weird that some of them go fast and others don't. All right, what else do we need? We we have more turnips. We have enough of that. We need mega life essence. You son of a bitch. I still feel like we should probably just make a lot of these, like main essence things. Yeah. Because this will basically result in an infinite amount of essence. Whereas all the other stuff is like a finite game, I think. Unless you get more essence for each one you do. So actually it's a volume game to do this. I don't know, dude. But let's get some wheat. Let's make 2 special wheat plants. Can I make one more? I can. No, I can't. Damn, we don't have corn. I will eventually. I want this section to be corn-based. So if we know that's going to be the case, then we can just do this. Put these here. Save 1 corn spot for right there. Okay, and we have a legendary turnip thing. We have an eternal bag for turnips. Wow. Cool. I guess this will be our turnip spot for special forever turnips. We still need to get more random stuff here. We have enough turnips, or we'll have enough turnips. In order for me to make more corn, maybe we'll just do corn. Let's do a lot of corn, I guess. I don't know why. I don't think corn is actually that needed. I don't know what plant is actually really useful. Nope. Stop. I think the thing is wet, but I don't know. Let's just... What? No. Is it this? There. Alright, back to what we were doing. Sorry for the interlude. I guess that doesn't look as bad. I don't love it, but anyways. Alright. Let's continue making the steps. Let's probably work down our current block chunk that we have right here. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Crazy says, well, I've been playing Borderlands 4 and I've been busy with college stuff recently. Well, man, Crazy, I enjoyed the share of Borderlands 4, but at the same time, man, I don't know if I love what they've decided to do. It's so weird because, like, I'm kind of just waiting. Well, it's so weird because, like, I follow this guy who covers the game quite a bit, and he's pretty... I don't know how to say it, but it does seem like he's getting pretty pissed. He's like... I don't know why you decided to make the invincible guy have fucking like 7 immunity phases. It's so weird. I think this is the thing that I feel like everyone feels like across the board is it's so weird when you're on the 4th iteration of a game and the people that are designing the game still continue to make the same decisions that everyone has uniformly said we don't want that. Whether it's immunity phases, whether it's like, it's weird because you think like in a perfect world you would just do all the shit that you did that people liked, you take away all the stuff that people didn't, and you try maybe swing for the rafters with new shit that's different that maybe people would like. And instead they're like, we'll do some of the stuff you liked, and then we'll do the same stuff that you didn't like, but then we'll try new shit on top of it. But this will make it so the game comes out 8 years later, and you're like, I'm actually kind of fine with just with not that actually. But with that being said, I really do love the shit out of Borderlands 4. It's weird because like I theoretically I could get back into it actually, yeah. And honestly, maybe I will when the Steam frame comes out. I'm still holding on hope for the Steam frame happening in our lifetime, possibly. But we're currently about into August, so it could happen. Actually, it could happen like pretty soon. Actually, it could happen tomorrow, like next. I don't know. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
Catman11234 said the grin. Great to see you, my man.
What's
Steam
good?
frame gang.
What's good, Cat? Here we go. I showed everyone this. Crazy. This is going to be a little bit of a weird left field thing, but check this out. Oh God. Check him out. Isn't that dope as hell? I zoomed in at the beginning of the stream, Cat, but I don't know if the VOD has saved it. But he got crazy detail, even in like a 3D printer. Especially in his chest piece and his back and shit, looking absolutely crazy. So hopefully I can practice painting. But then we also have this lady, this perfectly fine lady, essentially, which is now primed for painting. Again, this is my reference point to develop, hopefully, the capacity to draw skin, or paint skin, sorry, which is a whole ordeal. Almost knocked over my entire cup of coffee. Anyways. All right. Craig says, but Borderlands 4 is kind of dead at the moment. Yeah, but it's also a great game. I just feel like it's the post-launch
Lone
content
Syndicate
has
said she is
always
fine
been.
indeed.
Thank you, Lum. Also, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. I will say, to Crazy's point about Borderlands 4 being dead, it's such a shame because I do think the game is great. Like, I love the shit out of it, but I do think it is like, it's like the end game has always been such a thing with Borderlands, which is like cursed, which it shouldn't be because like they've done it really well at some points, but it just seems like they can never do that part, you know. Oh, there's a fucking bot on goddamn the game, Twitter, was it TikTok, Twitter? No, the other T, Twitch. There we go. Sorry, Twitch. My bad. It is crazy how we get like minus 1,000 traffic on Twitch.
Catman
Every now and again, there's one.
11,234 said, "How's the fortress, Sir Grin? I see a bridge."
The fortress is coming along. Don't pay attention to our false idol fortress to the right there. But I will show you the vision here in a minute, Cat. A vision that you were somewhat instrumental in forging, okay? Alright, so here's the vision. We have this cool descending staircase, which I definitely need to make bigger because I keep smoking my head on the top of the thing. So we're going to have a cool archway here that leads into the death zone, or like the thing. And then we have our nice plain, which is really nice. This is like our front yard. Pretty. We got a bear just chilling. And then hopefully I'll probably knock down some of these fucking trees so that I can like see our dope as hell bridge. Chill out. Our dope as hell bridge as we're ascending. But anyways, we're gonna have a nice big archway here too, and then we're basically gonna climb up this sumbitch. Probably gonna make it wider, because I need the rock anyway. And then we're gonna go up here. We're gonna cross. Probably have another giant archway into this thing. And it's honestly just a really long commute. In hindsight, yeah, but hopefully it'll look cool at the end. Damn it. I forgot I have to prime this every single time. Also, the bridge would not be strong because we are building it with like thin tile essentially. Which is a wee bit of a shame. Wait, stop. Didn't we try this? Yeah, we can just go fast as hell if we actually angle ourselves well. We could also fall to our death, but our house is right here.
Catman 11,234 said, "Are we gonna get big pillars supporting the bridge?" Also agreed. Seeing the build from far away is peak mountain build.
I don't know if I need to do the pillars. Maybe, I don't know. I've never been like that. Unless we're gonna do some gigantic pillars. I don't know. I think I'd rather make like a tube. Make a gigantic tube situation. Yeah. Because if we do pillars, then I'm not gonna be able to like reach it probably, you know? I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I think we have a lot of these, yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba. What you doing all day, Cap? I learned a good bit about AI modeling stuff and I kind of prepped out what I'm going to be learning for the next couple months. Hopefully I can lock in without letting all the stuff I'm also trying to juggle fall through the cracks, you know? It's always just a small amount of stuff to in fact learn. Just a real tiny amount. You know how it is. I might have to extend this. Which is weird. I'm not sure if I wanted to do that, but hey. These blocks are actually kind of... Yeah, I don't want to make more of them. There we go. Don't know why we have a singular torch made. We're gonna have to extend this outwards to goddamn it. Anyways,
Cadman 11,234 said I played some games, went to the range. My grandpa's improving, so I visited him. Now I got the GRINN stream.
Hell yeah, you got the GRINN stream. Let us do the same thing here. There we go. Now I guess we'll do... No, we can't. We gotta do one of these. That's fantastic, man. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys, Kat. What a serendipity things. I was gonna say my grandpa has been needing a knee surgery for a long time, and he finally got eligible for it. But man, woof. I don't know how to put this, but hypothetically, say there's a person that, you know, hypothetically, say there's a person, all right, hypothetically say that person might not follow the doctor's orders when it comes to doing a thing. Like, for instance, if you're going to get a knee replacement, to do certain exercises, you know, and a certain person might just be like, nah. And then they spend all this time trying to get a new knee, only to then be like, nah, I'm not going to do all that. And you're like, but they're doing some of it. It's one of the things where I'm like, man, you've been doing all going through the effort of getting sliced open, reconstructed your knee, only to then not crank out all the like weird fucking stretches and shit they tell you to do. But yes, hopefully, a certain someone will have a better knee now. Give me that. This isn't done yet? Wow. I end up aiming where like the pot shows you spitting out water, but I don't think that's actually where it is. Alrighty. We have our whatever bridge next to our main bridge. Now the issue with this is I have to break it down now, which if only tearing down stuff was as easy as putting it up. Boy, let's hope we don't have to do this again. Also, so much wasted material is going to be on the ground now. Because this game has really bad, like, like, suction up stuff. Where, like, in Minecraft, I think if you're just near it, it'll just suck into your inventory. This game, it's like, it falls down, it stays for 2 seconds, then it, like, clicks on to be able to be, like, summoned and stuff. And that's a bit annoying, you know? I played some games, went to the range. Oh, yeah, what do you call it? The range. Do you go to the range consistently, Kat? Is that like a thing with you consistently? I think, well, yeah, because when we were playing Wayfinder, you told me that you have like a whole gambit of guns. I feel like, man, I don't know. I remember we talked about this before. This is like old news, but I shot a gun like a couple of years back, and it was fine, but at the same time, it's so weird, dude, because like to me, I don't know, like airsoft stuff, like a gun without the capacity to just fucking annihilate someone. Pretty cool. The scopes, the stocks, the whole that.
There's a few item magnet mods, but I prefer the one that has a craftable utility / offhand magnet, so I have more immediate control without fiddling with commands.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, especially like that's one thing that's kind of irritating in some ways is that sometimes when you're dropping stuff, that's probably exactly what it is. So sometimes when I'm playing this game, I try to drop an item and then it'll immediately like suck it back in your inventory when you're trying to grab the other item because your inventory is full. So maybe that's why they have it in there, is to kind of have a delay so that when you do chuck items out of your inventory, you're not just like sitting there the whole time. That makes sense. I'm the asshole. But yeah. I remember I went to, dude, I go down so many.
Catlin11234 said it's quite a fun hobby and it's a useful skill.
Yes.
I'm always practicing to get better at my draw speed, accuracy under pressure, and consistent precision.
Oh, I didn't know like that.
Also awareness of what's behind my target.
Do you know about that guy that's like the fastest shot in the West type of weird guy? He's like, I think really famous, but he like, it's insane. He did like a lot of that weird. There was like a show that's actually really cool that was like people who were just like really strange as far as like, it's like real life mutants. I forgot what it was called, but it was a cool show. But yeah, one of the guys was there, dude had like, he like shot a bullet, or a quick draw so quickly that it sounded like he shot once, but he shot twice. I think he like shot a balloon, 2 balloons in the same like millisecond. Just absolutely insane. And he also had like freakish accuracy as well. A real legend. But I was gonna say, what was it? There's also like other ones in that show that are kind of really weird, and kind of makes you be like, was some of this fake or is this just like kind of the mutation aspect of humanity, which is like, I think there was one guy on there that surprised the shit out of me where like he didn't need sleep or something. It was a really weird thing. It's also kind of like deeply amazing, you know? If I like look down. No, we still end up doing that. But I was gonna say, one of the weird like rabbit holes I went down when it comes to like gun stuff is an air gun basically, but it's like the idea of like if you just like basically like I think of not an airsoft gun, like a paintball gun, but just with a shit ton more pressure, and you fire like a BB, but you fire it so fucking fast that it basically can like annihilate something. But of course I think that one is one of the few things that people are like, let's not, like, that's a risk. You know, Oh god. Ooh. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I deserved that. I knew I was kind of cutting it close. Also, I really do hope I have collecting all the stuff I need that I've broken down. Probably not. Probably despawn because I did let it sit there for a while. I think that's right. Oh, give me. There we go. Why is it so far this way? These are valuable stones that we could add to our structure even more. What? Say what? Why? Why? Yeah. That one must have burnt out. There we go. More. It's so dark. All right. So what is that? I don't know what that is. A tree?
Catman 11,234 said, I conceal carry, so I find my mindset is that it's my duty as a carrier to be accurate and useful. So I'm learning CPR, carry tourniquets.
Ooh, okay, that's really cool, man. I was gonna say that there's like oh man, I remember I took like many first aid courses and stuff like that. Not first aid courses, like it's basically in the event of somebody like passing out, like to do chest compressions and all that stuff. And dude, it is insane that like a lot of that has just been forgotten to the point where like if somebody was dying, I'd be like, I don't know, I don't know if I'm the guy. All right? It's been a while since I've learned that. All I know is that like you need to do a significant amount of chest compressions more than what we previously thought. So basically like airflow is not as important as just chest compressions, and it's also like a lot of them. Like so you basically continue to do it even if you think the person's dead. Yeah, like a shit ton. And also it's like the classic rhythm of staying alive, staying alive, ba ba ba. And also do it hard enough to break ribs. Basically, that's the stuff that I remember. Of course, tilt the head back, tip the chin forward, that kind of stuff. But I don't I know it, but I don't know if I know enough to be like I'm that guy. You know, if someone fucking goes unconscious, I'm like, it's my time to shine. I don't know if I've ever felt that in my entire life, where I'm like, it is my moment. I'm like, yeah, no thank you. I do not want that responsibility. Thank you very much. Now, if nobody did, then yeah, my dumb ass would have to like do this. But now I could be involved. But Crazy says, honestly, you picked a good spot. Right, Crazy? I thought it was pretty good. The only thing that's missing is a sunset view. If it was on that side of the mountain, I'd be like, oh my god. But instead, it's just kind of fine, you know? Could be better. I wonder if they're going to make... Oh, it does grow in the night. Very cool. Did we pick up all the other stuff? I don't know. We probably should just have a rule of thumb to like output a ton. We have a lot of corn. How much is this? We need even more corn. Do we have more corn? Yeah, we do. We do have plenty of corn. So the one thing that we need more of is wheat. Probably. We have a lot of wheat. I wonder if there's one that grows the fastest. I just don't want to use up all my life essence. But theoretically, this is an investment. I think. I don't know. That's what people say. I don't know. It sounds like it's right. Yeah, but the reason why I say that, sorry, is just in case no one's playing this game. But I was gonna say everyone's playing this game. But basically, you can basically create like an eternal crop that will always yield. But it costs double the essence to spawn it. But it also spawns like a life energy every single time I do it, which is the thing that it's costing. So theoretically, every single time I'm getting 6 out of those. I do wonder though, like with this, with one cabbage, what do we get? We get 5 life essence. And how much does it cost to make 1 cabbage? 5. No, so we just get the perfect return basically. Got it. So yeah, we're just basically netting 0. So basically, this is where we actually can make more. But we need to make more to be able to make more. I got you. It's a lot. I don't know.
Catman 11,234 said there's handheld machines that are timers that will beep and then listen for loud shouts and basically give you a reaction timer measuring your time shot to the sound beep.
Oh,
gotta be fast. L.
Yeah, I've heard things like that. Yeah, I see that. Is it Grand Thumb? I think that's what it is. But he has a thing where like it beeps and they shoot immediately, and it kind of could track the sound, and that will be like your reaction time or whatever. But I was gonna say, have you ever done any of those things, Kat? Which are like, I don't know, I always seen them when like John Wick was popping off, where like it's like these people who run drills of like you going into a place, you hitting certain targets, and also you having to like not shoot, which is I think the interesting aspect of it. Or like if you ever did have to do that, do you have the speed of reaction to actually not like adrenaline dump and just like unload into any shadow that you possibly see, but instead to in a split second perceive what is happening and make a really fast decision, that it would be the best decision in that circumstance? I don't know. It feels like a lot, but yeah, but people have done it. Also, damn it, that's the only thing that's a bit shitty, is that this is not perfectly on the same perfect plane. But hey, all right, we have that going. What do we want with this? I wouldn't mind having a pillar here. I probably should sleep because it's dark as hell, and I'm sure you two people are gonna be like, I can't see fucking nothing, Grin. I'm like, yep, that's fair. Also, you guys can see what it looks like in the daytime, which I think you guys have actually. I'm not sure if anyone who's popped in recently has not seen. Who knows? Well, despite sleeping, it's still, yeah, raining and dark. So, yeah. Well, I wonder if we do sleep if our crops still progress. All right. Do we have enough corn? We do.
Catman11234 said yes, the drills are quite fun, and they add other forms of measurement like 3 shots in a mag, reload 3 shots, as well as car obstacles or walls to aim around. I love to learn.
Yeah, I feel like that. Of course, that's like the main thing I think of when I think of you is what it called, how you have various interests and you get obsessed with them. Similar to me and many of us. A great trait when controlled, probably. All right, so we have 4 of that, and I think we have 4 wheat. I probably should have done strips instead of blocks of 4. Big yikes. Especially considering I don't know if I can dig these up and they remain good. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when you plant them, they'll be like that forever. Well, then let's continue with the 4 stack. 4 stack here, 4 stack. Wait, no, we can't because we do that. Well, no, we can't. This is breakdown eventually. So we need turnips. We need a fuck ton of turnips. Wait, well, maybe we don't. Maybe we need to level up our thing with 2 of these. God damn it, no. Wait. Oh, we can decompress it. Well, fuck. Look how bright this fucking essence of life is. Also, kind of intimidating to just have that. You know, anyways. Alright. It's dark as hell still. Unlucky. Also, can we make these with, like wood?
Catman11234 said there's drills that incorporate multiple arms as well, so a practice might be, beep, 3 rifle shots into 1 target, run to other car side, 3 pistol shoots to other target, time.
Sounds very intense. I need these. Our overall strength of the build will compromise, but thank God the game does not have physics. Oof. Alright, now that we have some of those, we can extend this by 1 pillar. I think that's what we want. God damn it. Maybe not 1 pillar like that. There. Huh. There. Now we can take that pillar and make a cool pillar. What? I don't know. Or I'm barely awake right now. Doing my best. Alright, we got that. Let's see. I think we can make a couple of pillars with this, but do we want to commit to this? Probably. I wonder if these can stack. Probably not. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Catman11234 said, how is the storage in this game? Is it just chests?
It is.
Or are there other options?
I think it's just chests, but there's tiers to chests. I don't know if they actually give you more stuff, but Fluff found one that was cool, a mod that basically makes it so that all the, like, you basically can have like a master chest where you just chuck stuff in and it will auto sort to a designated area, which that to me sounds like a great mod. That sounds peak. But alas, we will wait. Yeah, I haven't really done enough attention to my, like, this part. This part I'm doing that's like the last, because that's exactly my actual house. We're just trying to make the entrance look cool, I guess. Harvest wheat. Wheat does not go high. Damn it, I can't plant either. Also, the turnips do not look like done when they're done. Do I have? I do. I have enough to make one more condensed. Yippee! And now I can upgrade this thing. Bang! Brah! Fantastic. Sweet. So now we can. What is this? What is the farmer's workbench? Beach sap. Oh, these are trees. Oh, I see. Oh, but you have to spend essence of life. That's a bit of a bummer. I wonder if you can actually plant the like berry bushes. Because why is the apple tree? I mean, I guess you need apples, and then you make a permanent apple tree. No, because you still need to make. Yeah, that's half of the cool part about what do you call it? The one game. Wait. Grow into an apple tree yields hardwood. 8 apples. Apply regrowth every 12. Oh no, okay, so it does. It does regrow. Regrows every 5 stages every 5 days. Okay, good. Okay, so never mind. You're good. It'll just keep going up. So that's what I was wondering. I chopped down some trees over there. Did they come back? Oh God! I just healed up too. Damn it. Well, now that we're down here, might as well go look. Yeah, I think some of the trees I knocked down eventually grew. I didn't know that's how that worked. It's very cool. I was wondering if I didn't like rip out the stump if they basically kept growing, but they repopulate, which is huge. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe these ones aren't infinite. That's why farmer power is better. Because you have the power of I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Thought I wasn't coming at you. Don't kick me. They kicked me. What the fuck happened to him?
McFlufferkin said, "You'll have to replant saplings. They do not regrow, but the apple trees have fruit that you can harvest perpetually."
Oh. Okay, well then that actually sounds... Okay, so it's not a tree... Oh, so you will have to... it's left. Well, shit. Well, at least the apple tree, you can get a shit ton of apples. I don't know what apples do for you. Maybe they're a healing thing? I mean, they are considered fruit. And if we had a bunch of apple trees as we're climbing up our thing... At some point, I gotta stop thinking of aesthetics and actually go for efficiency. Because, like, yeah, we'll kind of shit in the bed a little bit when it comes to that. Also... it's fine. We have a lot of, like, dark rock now that we're, like, mining into hell. So, yeah. I was kind of like, well, maybe we could... But, let's keep working on this. So, we have this cool thing. So, I think this needs to go. There we go. Is that right? No. It works. It's just this is throwing me off. All right. Well, we need more white wood. Not wood. Cobble. I'm about to die. No, this. Don't eat raw meat. You psycho. What the heck? Oak says, are there many different workbenches? Kind of. So this is just your base workbench that you can level up, and every time you level up, you get more stuff. Like you can level up more
said
items.
Currently, apples are the best resource for tier 3 food recipes.
Ooh.
Pumpkin and meat pies are also an option, but require more ingredients or effort. While with an apple tree, you can plant a few trees
and just be clean and sharp. That makes sense. I was gonna say that's why when I looked up like what to plant, because I was like, I don't know, which am I planting, like shitty resources I'm not gonna be able to use eventually, because there's like infinite recoverable plants, right? So I'm like, should I plant like what is the best thing that heals me and that I should be planting? So I'm netting both. I asked Gemini that, and it was basically like, yeah, start with like it gave me a really shitty answer. It was like basically do it all. And I'm like, fuck you, Gemini. But I was gonna say, so we also have this bench, which is like creates armor for you, and again, everything has like a tier list of things you can like improve, which is pretty cool. But nothing's too overwhelming.
Said, watching my favorite anime, that time I just wanted to build a house and accidentally became a dwarf king.
Sounds like a great anime. I can't think of that anime that I was telling Lone about just now. Again, it's a really popular one that came out last season. I'm surprised I can't remember it, but yeah. People loved it. It was like, and also it looks like one that is like, it looks like the equivalent of this season's My Dress Up Darling, or I can't think of what it's called, but like, yeah, basically like one of those, one of those. Also, I don't know how much we want to do with this. I don't know how big the pillars can be. Is that cool? It's pretty cool. I don't know what we should have as like the thing that keeps it structured. We maybe need a different type of rock. Because there's like a black rock, there's a white rock, and then there's like a brown rock. I think that's white rock. Is that not? Yeah, that's cobblestone. What is this shit? I think that's that stuff. What is this? Yeah, it's basalt. And then there's another one that I have, which is called, I don't know what it is, but it's the dark as hell rock. I don't know. Maybe we should use this.
McFlufferkin said, the pie recipes come from the Quebec traders, but apple pies just need dough, spices, and apples to make.
Ooh.
Create flour from wheat, dough from flour plus eggs plus water bucket. Spices equals flours plus veggies.
Does that work? Probably. We're just coming along. I did not think we'd make this much progress. Let's see. If we chuck our nice rock into here, I think there was something in here that called...
Catman 11,234 said I meant you are that anime.
No, I know.
Also some
No,
torches or lights
I
on the
get
bridge
that.
would be cool at night. And lights on the pillars.
Yes, I don't know. All we have is torch. Like, I still don't know how to make, like the fucking weird little fairy monsters have these, which I don't know how they make. I wonder if it's like wood, but it's weird that they wouldn't have shown me. I have wood in my inventory right now. Maybe it is there. I don't know. If I put wood here, is it one of the options? A lamp? Fuck you, dude. I guess not. Well, lame. What do we got here? We got this wood, or this stone. I thought there was like a special type of thing here. There's brick beam. I think we'd run like a normal pillar, and then we do the brick beam. We have wall. Oh no, that's what I'm looking at. So maybe we have this basalt crap as our wood, or as our like a bottom piece, and then we have this marble thing going on. I like that. I think that's a good idea. But we still need to get a lot more of that. I've used up a lot of it. I have a bad problem with just like full sending. Like, how many tiles will I need? 1,000? Sure. Here's my entire stock, and I'm like, oh, it's not the best idea. At least if you create like an object, it fucks you. But if you create a block, you're fine. Like right now, we can make 1,000 of these and not have to worry about it. But as soon as I make it like a chair, it's like it can't be or like undone. I'm like, oh, I guess that makes sense. Irritating as it might be. Let's put this here too. All right, let's get to cooking. Maybe we don't need to do that. Maybe we just can run it. Build fast. No regrets, all that. There's gonna be regrets. There's gonna be lots of regrets. I don't know, maybe this is not the play. Before we make any hasty decision, maybe we don't want it like this. That's a lot to rip off. Rip out if I... That was a really weird... I don't know what that was. I feel ashamed. Anyways, let's see. What's the pillar situation? I feel like maybe we should... Yeah. Take one of these guys, put it here, give me some pillars. Sure, make all of it's fine. Also, they look so light. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Does it look cool here too? Fucking goddamn it. Oh, thank God we have a decent pick. Half of the stream is me being like doing a lot, and then be like, damn it. Damn it. I should have been a little less heavy-handed, alright? So it's not like I can't. I want to look at chat, but I can't. Because damn, I'm going to fall to my death if I move a little bit to the right. Oh yeah, Fluffy also mentioned about that pie recipe. Apple. Yeah, apple pie I can see being a really good like healing item. Everybody loves apple pie. I'm not a big fan of apple pie actually. I know it's crazy. I'm a big pumpkin pie guy. I'm a big texture person though. So like apple pie when I'm eating my nice soft pie, and then there's like just a chewy fruit like skin in my mouth. I'm like, I like it. I don't like the texture. But I recently ate this like there was like a Costco carrot cake, which carrot cake usually has the same problem of like the texture. I'm just like, ew, what is that fucking like? It's a nice soft cake with like a weird stick in there, basically like a toothpick. I'm like, what is that? But I seen recently that I know riveting conversation we're having, but still what was it called? I had this thing at Costco that basically, I think like what you can do is you can basically boil the carrot cake or the apple, and it makes like a really, really soft, like almost dissolves in your mouth kind of thing. And I think that might be the play, because I had the carrot cake at Costco and it was pretty good. I still inhale those things from Costco. I wish I could show you guys them, because they're like by far my most favorite thing in like it probably ever. It's such a good treat. I can't. It's like a Costco like pastry that's like it's like a spiral, but it's also got like, oh god, I wish I knew how to perfectly describe it. I do not. It's great. Best I can offer. We're zooming. Damn it. Wait, do we have more? Possibly we do not. Oh no, I hope we have not just enough to at least get the like the foundational thing going. No, we have so many stairs. Dang it. We might need to go just break open our main place and extend it. Because surely there's gotta be basalt here. Multiple birds with one stone. Fuck those birds up. This is the bad wood, or bad rock. It's cobble. We want the basalt, or whatever it's called. Basalt. I keep saying basalt. It's basalt. It just feels weird to say basalt, you know? Oh no, this is a vein of yeah. Of cobble. Not a big pie fan unless it is a dessert pie. What is your favorite pastry, gang? Specifically curious for what yeah, for me, I don't know, man. Yeah. Pumpkin pie hits, dude. You know what I think is like the best treat that like I think in my head I'm like, if only it didn't like go bad really fast. I think a pumpkin tart might be the best efficiency gain on a delicious treat ever. Because you can control the sweetness by having whipped cream on it or something like that. But it also always hits, and it's also the right amount, you know? Like sometimes when you have a whole pie, you're like, this was a lot. But if you have just a tiny little micro pie, basically...
Lone Syndicate said muffins by far my favorite pastry.
That is such a, I feel like a very weird take, Lone. Muffins to me are kind of dry. Maybe I just have the wrong muffins. I'm sure that's what you'd say. But, yeah, I feel like muffins are quite dry for me often. So I kind of feel like... I don't know. Yeah, no. There's some. Dude, sometimes you can get like specialty muffins that have like actual foam, like not foam. Sorry, whipped cream. Not like icing. Icing sucks ass. I wish icing was just purged off the planet. But hot damn, like the actual textured whipped cream. Oh my god, diabolically good. Diabolically good. Listen, all right, it's great. Good. All right. We've extended our little place. We'll put this here. Just I don't know if monsters spawn like the same way Minecraft is, but yeah. Let's just double hedge our bets. We have 75 of the basalt. Let us be careful here.
Catman 11,234 said,
some.
favorite pastry? Dessert pastry gotta be poppy seed bread.
Ooh, poppy seed bread, you say? That does sound pretty special. Poppy seed. Actually, I don't even know what to really imagine thinking of that. Poppy seed bread. So specific too. Oh, also that's why we need to do. Oh no, we don't have enough to the thing. Yeah, we need all of it. We need all of the things. Poppy seed bread. I will say bread to me. Well, bread to me might be my favorite like food in general. Even though my body sometimes hates me, it's just like, oh, you thought you thought you could like this thing? Die, actually. It's so slow to place this. No, it's because I need to look down.
Lone Syndicate said you've had shit muffins and agreed. Icing sucks ass. I hate. I will always scape the icing off cupcakes and cakes, rather it's store-bought or homemade, and I always get weird looks when I do.
I know, I 100% feel that. I will say, my brother does this thing, which I never really tried, but he like rips the bottom off and he puts it in top and it creates like a sandwich. But yeah, also, but I do agree, at least, Sloan, where I feel like I've had a handful of really delicious muffins in my day. But like they're usually from a store that like knows how to make it, and they put like real whipped cream on it. Which honestly, I think the whipped cream is the main thing. The whipped cream is the main reason why it tastes delicious. If the whipped cream didn't exist, it'd be shit. But that's my hot take. Also, we have leveled this thing up now, so now can I actually make pumpkin? I can start the process of making pumpkins. But I don't know if I can start making eternal pumpkins. What the fuck is this? Potato sprout? Tier 7 is the potato? Oh, dude, is this like a Jack and the Beanstalk thing? Don't fuck with me. I swear to God. Also, oh my God, we can start developing rice? Oh my God. Oh, dude. I think pumpkins are good. That's what like the AI person told me to make. So make a lot of pumpkins. Onion bulb. Wait, so does pumpkins not have like an infinite source? What the F? I guess it doesn't. Seems like it's one of the only things that doesn't have an infinite variable. Well, there's a lot of... Maybe it does just later. Who knows? Well, in order to level it up, we need a lot of fucking pumpkins. And we need a lot of these. And yeah, we can't make infinite because we need 100 of... Oh, we only need 30, I see. Let's just start making this because we can be productive a little bit. Yeah, we need a lot of these. Let's just start making a bunch of pumpkins. Pumpkin seeds, pumpkin seeds, pumpkin seeds. So expensive also, golly. So it's so, yeah. My plants are drying out. Stay moist. Damn it. Oh. Right, mouse space there for a minute. All right. Very good. Now, back to the little cobble things. I think it's still basalt. Although I wonder if I can get away with other things or if it's going to look different. Oh, there is. I thought I seen it. Motherfucker. Oh, maybe. No, it's a bridge, right? I'll make one of them. Just let me see. Don't look too cool. Don't look too cool. Don't look too cool, please. Surely this looks not very cool. I don't know. Can I put a torch on one of them? Can I do this with this one? I can do both. We'll make another bridge, and we might make a castle bridge. Honestly, if I was really into this, I would say we should make this side the wall, and then we should make this side... Man, I don't know. I'd probably make both sides wall, because then it would just look nice. But this side's protected, basically. This side's not. But yeah. Or maybe it's the opposite, because theoretically people could climb and scale the wall and then shoot at you on the bridge, whereas people down there are pretty fucked. I don't know. Who knows? We're sticking with the cobble, or the nice walkway thing. It's supposed to be a cool entrance. Maybe we could do some weird shit with like the stairway up to us. We could use the wall there. Anywho. Alright. Let's do this. I need this. Make a lot of that for me. I think we need a lot more. Maybe we should go one by one so we don't have this moment where we're basically flat broke. Let's just make 10 more. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Why did I... Oh, I hit the wrong button, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Well, don't worry about it. Shit. Oh, but I didn't finish my train of thought. I was going to say to Lone about... Oh, god damn it.
Lone Syndicate said, another reason I like muffins is because they aren't as sweet as other pastries, and I'm not that big on sweet to begin with.
Oh.
But that being said, I tried tiramisu, and it's a close second.
Really? Wow, I'm surprised you're not a sweet. I have a pretty big sweet tooth, man. I love me some sweets. But I'm not a big foodie, I think, which is probably a bad combination. At least if you liked food, you could like subsidize food with not sweets. But for me, I don't really like... I'm not a big food person, so to me, those sweets do number on me, you know? Great. How do you feel about bread, Lone? I feel like bread's, I don't know, for some people it's pretty. Oh, also, I didn't get to show you guys the next thing I'm 3D printed. Lone, can you guess what the next thing I 3D printed is? I will give you a hint, of course. It might be the best character from My Hero Academia who didn't get enough time to shine. That was a pretty on the nose reply, actually. Yeah, damn it. I'm bad at this. Anyways. Should we... I do think we have more of the full... Damn it, I don't. Could I split the diff with this? I could do that, which is a lie. I think the other one's solid. Shame I can't angle it like the other way, you know? Well, I can't. Nope, didn't want to do that, damn it. Who'd have thought these half blocks saving me?
Lone Syndicate said, to answer your questions, in order M-like bread, garlic bread and cornbread being some of my favorites, and Emma, get the frog girl from My Hero.
Really? Froppy. Crazy that I remember the name. That was wild. Is that... And then one down here. Can we squeeze that in? Probably not. I'm probably going to need to do some weird shit. I have to break this down. Also, that's why.
Raidnade said, just want to say I'm still here, smiley face.
Oh, hell yeah. I was going to say, do you know the character I'm talking about, Raid? My Hero Academia, the best character. Think about me. Who would I think is the best, given my proclivity? Okay. There it is. Do we need more? Probably. Unless we can also do this. Would that look okay? Maybe. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. There's definitely a contrast of colors here with the black and the gray and the white. This is actually way more white than I thought it'd be.
McFlufferkin said I'd figure your favorite was Bakugo.
Hell, I like explosives.
Said, well, guess I should ask, is it a guy or girl?
It is a woman. I'm surprised. I feel like this was like you guys should immediately know who it is. It's the best character in My Hero Academia.
Raidnade said, can't respond playing Rivals RN.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, to take care of Rivals. Do your thing. I did want to increase this as well. Unless, well, actually, I want to see something real quick. I think you actually can make stairs with this. But I was being silly and not doing it right last time. So you just basically do one of these. Yeah. Honestly, I think it might make superior stairs this way. Fuck. Bit of a pain, but still. And you get stairs that look uniform and not yucky. Now, guess what, guys? Guess what? I have to go and redo all of that if that's the case. Good. Yeah. Oh, we make choices and we have to... Honestly, 90% of any skill development is, in fact, just repairing failure. A lot. Some would say failure, others would say...
Lone Syndicate
failure.
said, was it Uraka?
No, guys. Okay, you're time out. All of you. The character that I'm referring to, that I think is the best from My Hero Academia, that didn't get enough time to shine, is fucking Thigh Bunny Girl Queen Extraordinaire, who's fucking jacked, who also has crazy fucking leg game, who's also badass. She's fucking like, one of the panels I seen is her fucking arm blown off and some shit and still beating the fuck out of people. goddamn fire as hell. She's also gigantic, etc. The bunny person. That's the person I 3D printed yet next. So we can actually see how's it going. How's the progress? I can see if I'm doing some weird stuff. Let's see. Also, whenever we see the 3D print, it is never helpful. It is almost always really just, yeah. This is the progress. Isn't it cool, though? You can see these are like supports. These are like giant roots, basically.
McFlufferkin said I forgot her name, but I was going to guess her.
Yeah, but...
The best girl is Hagakure. Don't at me.
Hagakure? Who's that? Hagakure... Is that the blood lady? No. Who's Hagakure? Who's that? I gotta look this up. Who the fuck this is? My hero... Hag... This lady. Oh, and there's a girl who did, in
Lone
fact,
Syndicate
the
said,
most pretty.
yeah, I only made it to season 3 of My Hero and I haven't watched it in years, so I forgot most of the characters' names.
I would have accepted anything. I would have accepted Bunny Girl because there's no character in the show that's like jacked besides her. She's like the perfect version of jacked, all right? She has some definition, but it's not fucking Arnold with gigantic shoulders, okay? But instead it's just like, Jesus, dedication. And also, the bunny thing, that like, it just goes hand in hand with having fucking like, gigantic fucking legs. Anyways, don't worry about it. Anyways, we're gonna break all this. I actually might hollow this out in a weird way. I don't know if this will work better, but we'll try. Alright, now with this, with our powers combined. But this looks a little shitty. I have to tear open this whole floor. Honestly, by doing it this way, we might actually like lose a lot of our like cool stairway. No. I will use one repair tool on you. Where is it? Shit! I have multiple pickaxes. Oh, so it felt like something on my neck. Put away the one that we don't have. Can't use. Put this one away too. Listen, man, we believe in recycling. There's this. Nice. I wonder when it's worth it. If we do that for like 3 of them, I think that's probably worth it. And then at that point, it's probably diminishing returns. If we're really getting weirdly, annoyingly particular about it. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, that might not play. I'm not opposed to pushing this back a little bit. Having this pick is just so nice. If we were still using an actual copper pick, I'd cry. Because we're sitting there like, oh god, I made a mistake. We have to wait so long to make any progress. Let's see. It's so flippin' dark, man. I gotta put it here, I guess. Really, we can't. I was gonna say we can put it down. Oh, I was on it. That's why. Got it. All right. This works. This doesn't. You've never ripped apart your entire housing floor because you thought this looked cute? You're weird. I don't get what you're going on with you. Doesn't make any sense. But do I want to do that with these? Can I do that with this? I might have to also weirdly do that with this. There. We might need to put a full one in there. I do think we'll have to like one tick this. I want a nice fucking walkway, you son of a bitch. I don't know if we'll be able to have nice things like this. It's slowly, very slowly, if not almost not at all, clicking. So we have this. This is one step. We have that. I don't know if this. Yeah, this doesn't work. So now we need to create an elevated step with this. I think we need an actual block there. I don't know if I have any full blocks. Damn it. It's also so dark. I think we're gonna need to rip up my stair more with my things. I'm losing road here just to make it look like a nice thing. A nice gradient stuff. This. I wonder if there's a way to make it this not as blocky. I've never made stairs. It's a horrible experience. No, that doesn't work. I'm surprised. What do you call it? Why did you stop watching My Hero Alone? I feel like you're probably similar to me in the sense that it was great. It was just basically like I caught up and I'm like, all right, I'll wait until it's basically like ahead, and then it's been a years, and then I can't wait. I feel like the same thing is true for Black Clover. Actually, I dug Black Clover. I thought it was pretty decent. Not out of this world. Not the best show I've ever seen. Just a decent, good time. Apparently, it gets really cool though. It gets like much better. Ba 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 ba. We're still not at the point where it's level, but hey. I don't think we need that. I think we can do it this way. Yeah. We're gonna need to push back a lot of this weird stair thing. It's a bit of a mind fuck for me. This I can make higher then. This thing. It's a bit of a mess, but hey. torn out a lot of my thing. I don't know if it looks better. I just kind of was getting into a weird rhythm, and now we're here. I probably could have kept it as like a linear boop, 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 and then in here, but now, yeah, I think we'll go back. I won't put you guys through that. We'll do something else, but geez. You try something, you're like, yeah, and then like I just want to see if it's like mathematically makes sense in my head, and then you look back, you're like, oh, this just didn't look better, I guess. Oh. You guys want to do a little bit of React, actually? Instead, with our remaining little bit of time. I don't know if I actually have too many things to react to. Oh, I forgot about this. So much soul essence stuff. Also, by God, we got so much crap. What else do we want to spend? We have not the most amount of money.
McFlufferkin said more progress on the 10 years of GRINN video.
Ooh, that's a great idea. That's a fucking goated idea, Fluff. Good shit. I completely forgot about that. It's been in my save bar for a while.
Hell yeah, there are still a bunch of reels you have yet to see, plus Nikkei animation.
I thought we looked last time, Laura. You said it, and I didn't see it pop up anywhere. Like when we were looking at our React or GRINN React stream or GRINN React thing, I didn't see it anymore. Perhaps I just missed it. We got more pumpkins. We got so much random building material. This is supposed to be like just a random Bips and Bob's place.
Catman11234 said there's a ton of stuff from me and Lone in there.
Oh, there is? Okay, I just missed. I thought we covered a lot of it. I got that last time we did the thing. I looked and I was like, oh, I guess we don't have that very many new things. But let's do it. I just watch real quick, but chill, hang out. I'll be right back. Wow.
Lone Syndicate said they're old. You have to scroll back. I can send them again if need.
Ooh, no, I'll scroll back. I forgot, but yeah, that makes sense. We're basically going downwards, and then we have to just pivot, go back up. Let me go to our thing. Don't switch. GRINN React tab. I'm dehydrated. I need to drink some water. There it is. Perfect. Alrighty. Scroll all the way up. Whenever we don't see eyes anymore. There we go. Lovely. Ba, 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 ba. Boom. We're here. Man, I drank my entire water today. That's not good. I had a lot of salt today. You guys know what a bacon, like it's like a BLT or like bacon lettuce tomato, except I don't have tomato. I had that last night for supper and also for lunch today, and I was like, this is a lot of salt. This is a lot of bacon for even anybody. What is this? The Windmill. We'll start scrolling up. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, a game about epic adventure for Z fighters and their fascination with bridges.
Hey, there's a steel bridge. That looks like a sturdy bridge.
Weird.
A steel bridge, huh? I can see a steel bridge.
It's like, see, the world is so lived in and dynamic and real.
A windmill.
A windmill. Dude, this was one of those games that to me, I just, like the Dragon Ball Z games, like Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse was pretty fucking incredible. Like, you had like a bunch of different abilities, powers, your character was all, like, honestly, in hindsight, I wish, like, the people who made that made a Digimon game. Like, if they did, that'd be so fucking awesome. But I was always blown away, like, how are you guys getting this much funding? Like, who is making this? Because it's so fucking complicated and, like, crazy and, like, awesome, but also kind of, like, It also felt like it had no hook, like, it had no loop to keep playing. But yeah. Also, the Kamehameha builds are just goated. Like, you just spend the whole time, it's literally, yeah, you spend the whole time, like, powering up and then just popping off and powering up and popping off. Which, is, in hindsight, is, in fact, Dragon Ball, but it just made for really poor build diversity. Anyways. So unsure about the quality of this advice, but this matches the clip.
Don't.
What is this?
Ever fight a man in a dress. There's no.
I honestly agree. I don't know if you can win at all.
No way to win. Don't ever fight a dancer. It's bullshit. That's such a flamboyant activity.
Also, dude, dancers are fucking jacked. I feel like dancers have, like, fucked up cardio. Like, when we talk about dancers, we talk about ballerinas, because they have great flexibility, amazing cardio, great pain tolerance, but I feel like they're made of twig. They'll break them in half. But if we talk about, like, disco dancers, I'm not sure about. If we're talking about street fighter, like, street dancers, like fucking spin on your head shit, we're dying. You're getting laid the fuck out, dude. The amount of movement and, like, fucking explosive strength to, like, bounce on your hand and shit is insane.
Translates so well to physical violence. Don't ever fight somebody who smiles when you punch them. They've been waiting for that for too long. Don't.
This is definitely anime logic. So that's far. I feel like that is definitely a thing. If you see someone who's excited, they're like, oh, fuck, it's happening, that's a problem. I mean, you guys are be sweating bullets.
Don't ever fight somebody who says, let me take a shot first. They will never go down. Don't fight your dad.
I feel like you can do that one.
You're 16, then stop fighting your son once he turns 18. Don't ever fight anybody from a Pacific island.
Don't fight anyone from a Pacific. I feel like that's true. I also feel like you could extend this to people on a reserve, because those people are bored as hell, usually doing a shit ton of drugs. I can say this because I'm American. Maybe. I don't know. But doing a shit ton of drugs usually as well. Not a shit ton of drugs. It's usually just something of boredom, being on a reserve and nothing to do. So then they end up, like, getting after it. Anyways.
Just don't ever fight somebody around their dog. Don't ever.
Well, yeah, the dog gonna bite your ass unless it's a tiny dog. You might spawn John Wick.
Fight a trans woman. They're way too excited to beat the fuck out of you.
That's kind of brutal.
Don't ever fight somebody with a bum walk. Don't ever fight
with a bum walk. Why not? Like a homeless man? Maybe they have nothing left to lose.
Somebody who leans in when you tell them you want to fight them.
I feel like some of this stuff is just crazy people, and you can still fuck up a crackhead essentially.
They're about to murder you. Don't.
If we're following anime logic, the guy is sound. I think some of the advice is pretty goated. The other parts of the advice. What is this? I don't know why, but I was referring to this. Who is this lady? It's a VTuber. It's an anime lady, possibly, maybe. Who knows? Why can't I affect the thing? There.
Recently went viral. Mithia Batford is a VTuber from Indonesia, and recently she gained a lot of attention because of this clip.
I've been eating eggs.
Telur ceplok, dadar dan omelet, pakai sambal dan juga alpukat. Tiap hari pasti makan telur.
Beautiful voice.
Telur, 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 tiap
That's amazing.
hari aku makan telur, 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 telur. Tiap hari aku makan telur.
This
I want to know what her normal voice is. I want to know if it's like if she has just that's her natural pitch or tone, or if she's like doing that singing wise. Damn it, tar tar tar. Is that her? I guess. She sounds like she's singing a song she hears at the supermarket every day. Imagine waking up every morning and your wife singing like this. Okay, this is a parasocial interaction. Singing like this while preparing breakfast, while you're preparing to go to work. This guy, but brother, 7K upvotes, brother. Okay, you got. Oh, it would be nice, but rough. The voice control and the pitch is amazing. Melody was great. Yeah, I'm curious what her actual vocal tone is. Anywho, that was me asking Gemini about what I should grow in this damn game. I don't know why, but the Indo VTubers hit different for me. I will say that did sound nice. I don't know if that's like she does not speak English. Probably. I feel like a lot of that case that's the case. What is this? Let's start with this one. Oh, also I'm fucking up. I'm making mistakes. We gotta put. Oh, you guys already got me. Nice. Nice. Are you guys marking them for me? Thank you so much. I was this contract something entirely new.
The joke.
Contract? Yeah, contract something entirely.
Joker's girl squirted on me.
Get this man to a hospital.
That. Oh.
Now.
What? The joke.
I was gonna say, I feel like that lady, as much as Harley Quinn looks visually awesome, brother. Joker is the epitome of does not wash himself properly. Anywho, what is this? Effing Chainsaw Man edits. What is this? I have seen some aspects of this. Also, I don't know if we should watch this in full screen. I don't know if I can watch this, cat. I can mute it, just because we're like so close to getting over the hump of the copyright strike claim. I don't want to fuck it up now. You're in my head. Okay, let's see. I also it's a little bit spoilery. I do want to see the movie. I do wonder what it is. But yes, I bet it was the best. So dude, there's so many edits of like. Sometimes I'll find a channel that just makes the coldest edit ever. And I'm like, how do you have time to do this? Because I edit. I know what you're doing. That's insane. Like, there's so much bullshit that you've added that's like excessive and unnecessary, but holy. But also it works. But like, you're not getting a return on that as far as the time. You just fine. I forgot the music. I don't know if I want to see this. Like, I'm not sure if it's real clips of what happens in the show. I do know her head, I think, is a nuke, so maybe she's throwing her head to me. I don't know. Anyways, what is it? In about a year, we'll get a reality TV show starring a lookalike. What? What's happening, sir? The one person that's genuinely turning into Arkham Asylum. The one person that's genuinely turning into Arkham Asylum.
So we have two famous prisoners rolling in this week. 6ix9ine just turned himself in, and we have the Venom.
One prison that's genuinely turning into Arkham Asylum.
Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. Oh yeah, which prison are they going to? MDC Brooklyn. They're going to the same place? Yeah. Actually, you want to see who else is there? Why, is there anyone else that's famous?
Jesus. Jesus. I feel like that just says that that's like a place where like people who have money or who have to be treated very gently basically go. Also, to put these like badasses on those, I seen XX Tech, not XX. What is his goddamn name? The rainbow hair guy. I see him there, and I don't know who he is in this whole diabolical situation.
What are they planning to do with all of them? Who is guarding this place? The Avengers? Wait, why is Luigi there? I mean, every villain group has a soft, nice guy. Oh yeah, but seriously, who put them all here?
Was this the one person? Is it Batman?
Right, so
Did Batman put them there? So it is hilarious how everyone with Luigi is just like, that's our guy. I mean, also, I think I seen this one, a clip of it, but let's see this one. Also, Mark, I did not. But, how GRINN and the gang will be when GTA Gotcha releases. Ooh, the GTA, I'll be fucking hyped. Let me see. What is it? I don't know if we can watch this. It's a movie. Let's do. We can watch it like this. Okay. I know it's not good enough. Is it so we're driving and we're just like beating, like getting people like laid out? I don't know. I'm trying to give them enough gap to where we don't get eviscerated. It's just chaos. Also, I don't know where the reality hits or where the fakeness is. 'Cause I do think I see green screening happening. So we're just gonna go crazy, dude. We're gonna be fucking swinging with symbiote powers, possibly, or maybe chains. Who knows? We're gonna be driving street bikes, possibly. Maybe there's some sort of VTOL adjacent thing in that game, probably. But likely how it goes, probably a fucking dragon because it's weird and anime world's not psychotic. But you know, Jan Bennett R was struggling with the implication.
I went on a date this week, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, and the guy said I look like John Benet Ramsey.
I feel like she looks like, what's that guy? That guy who's the, wow. That guy? Wow.
If she were still alive. I was like, you look like the killer if they'd found him.
See, the first joke crushed, and then she does more, and I feel like it sucks the life out of the first hit.
And we had a fun night of role playing.
That's good. That's great. This guy got eviscerated.
What are you even doing with that? I think I'll see him again. What? Hey.
Yeah, the fact that he is just complete, dude. I don't know why it's some so kind of charming about people who are like trying to do a job and they're trying to be a professional and they just like shatter apart is pretty fucking wild.
You have something to talk about, right?
Holy God, I think he nailed it.
It's out there. It's out there, right?
I thought he was charming, you know? So are you?
You get it.
Also, dude, there's people who are blessed in this world with like a really good wheezy laugh. God,
Catman
dude.
11,234 said the context GRINN is the girl she was compared to was strangled to death. So a fun night of roleplay.
No, I got that. But, oh, wait, no, I don't. I didn't get that. Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, there we go. I was saying for a reason the chat's delayed. The context GRINN is that the girl she was compared to was. Oh, I didn't get that. No, I was right over my head. Oh, dang it. That's a clever joke that I'm completely with. But yeah, but people who have a wheezy laugh, man, it's just like the most. That and like a snort is just one of the like. Oh, it's just the absolute gift. I have like I have like an air laugh of like that, or it's somewhat deep, which is just dumb and not fun. Also, I forgot to hit this. Bop, 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 bop. All right, let's do. What's this about? Every time I see Bolty's profile pic, it makes me happy. I saw I mentioned that. In fact, that's one of the things I'm thinking about. I'm like, if I could, like, one of the things that I really dig, I'll mention this after, was...
Did you know that?
I didn't know. Maybe, possibly. Let's see.
Stardust Crusaders arcade game, the fighter Alessi has a unique interaction with the entire roster due to his stance Setton's ability to make people younger. So the devs made sure that every character had a transformation when hit by this ability, but did a whole lot more than just make the model smaller and use this gimmick to throw in a bunch of Easter eggs.
They look awesome.
And
I don't like that he looks, you know, his power is turning adults into children. He's wearing a specific type of outfit that looks a little suspect. Anyways,
so
he does not give off a good vibe with the twizzling the mustache and very dark shades.
Casket turned into children along with smaller versions of their stands, similar to what was seen in the anime.
So
Old Joseph turns into young Joseph from part 2, and if young Joseph is hit, he'll turn into an even younger Joseph from a flashback scene. If Iggy is hit, he will turn into ugly Iggy from his early design. If Dio's hit, he will turn into the vampire New Kasake, bonus points to anyone that knew that guy's name.
Weird.
If Shadow Dio's hit, he will turn into Wan Shane, holding Dio's head from part 1.
So much work.
If Chaka is hit, he'll turn into the kid that got possessed by Anubis, and that's the same for Black Polnareff. And if Khan is hit, he will transform into a cow, which was the last thing possessed before Anubis sank to the bottom of the Nile. And if Vanilla Ice is hit, he will turn into
it's less about, it's like a time travel basically.
Child self who hides inside of a smaller cream. More coming in part 2.
That's pretty cool. I also enjoy his Vito model.
Set.
It's pretty cute.
His ability to make people.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, dude, this is just an aside a little bit. But I was gonna say, as far as I printed a good bit of stuff at this point with the whole 3D printing situation, and I actually do not prefer the statues. Like, I don't think that looks very... I mean, it looks fine, but what looks to me like way cooler is this. Like, that looks like comparatively... And they're basically like somewhat a similar size, but like I think the busts or the bust, whatever you call it, I think it's a bust. It's called bust. The busts look way cooler and offer like way more detail. And I'd rather have like just chop the legs off and give me like wider, bigger, taller structure with more detail in like the tinier parts than like the dumb legs, you know? Oh. But maybe it's an aesthetic thing. Who knows? But I think it just looks good. Also, did I show you guys this one? This one might be the only one that shows up on camera somewhat well because it's not super bright. I haven't shaded in the damn teeth, and I need to like change the pigment of his face because his face is brighter. Anyways, back to the react. Thank you for letting me. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, all that stuff. All right. I've seen this one. They're very cute. Enjoyed a lot. What is this? Oh, I know this guy. No context of what he gave us, but
I don't think I can
see. What is this?
I don't think I can pet him. Oh, pet.
What is this game?
Oh, what a good boy.
Oh! Is your arm gone? What? And just like that.
I don't think I can pet him. Oh, pet.
I'm sure.
Oh,
what is this game? It looks like it'd be like a Baldur's Gate thing, but it's in first person. Regardless, that's cool. First person rolling around, it's very cool. I don't know what game this is, but so
McFlufferkin said that's Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, Indie Oblivion / Skyrim-like, and that's a permanent loss of an arm.
Well, shit, right? That was the game that came out a while ago. And this dude is always on it. He I think he has just like a fucking series of games he just burns through, and he whereas everyone else, I think, like including myself, will basically be like, oh, dang it, I forgot like. Oh, that sounds interesting. I'll get to it later. And then we just never get to it ever. He, I think, has like a list of shit where he's like, no, I'll get to that. And he actually holds up his end of the bargain. Let's see. Let's scroll up a little bit and see if we can find
Syndicate
loans.
said, welp, fuck. These are moments where you hope you have a backup save.
Yeah. Or, dude, I'm not sure. Would you guys commit? I don't know if I could. I am curious, like, I think it would be cool. I don't know if I'd ever allow myself. Like, to me, it'd be kind of cool if stuff like that did happen to you, the game had like a really robust a prosthetic system that actually could like offer bonuses and negatives associated with whatever you pick. That to me, I think would be cool. But I still don't know if I think I would just like wait to like find out what a prosthetic I want is, and then oh my god! So this is Lone Nikita's. Hot damn! I love the aesthetic. Actually, this is the one that doesn't seem as crazy, but the spine has left the building. But hey.
Thanks to the thieves of justice, I even get...
Sorry. As always.
Thanks to the thieves of justice, I even get the chance to attend a masquerade ball.
I did not know they could achieve this level of side boob, but they did. Honestly, it's a fantastic shot. I hate to be that guy, but you're getting the side boob, you're getting back, you're getting legs, you're getting bum, you're getting face. An absolute peak. And unreasonable position to pose in, but still.
Thanks to the thieves of justice.
Oh, it just looped. Gotcha. Lone, I would give this actually might be my first one, which doesn't do too much, and it wins for it. I think this one, to me, is a solid 8.5. Curious what you guys would rate it. I'd give that model or that character an 8.5. Also, we just don't get a lot of ballerinas that don't look like super thin, so it's kind of nice seeing a thicker type of ballerina, which is probably going against the grain, but hey. We'll watch 2 more of Lone Nikita's, and then we will... Okay, we have this one person as well. Wait, it's always 2x'd.
I get sleepy if I have too much sugar. Want to eat some ice cream and take a nap with me?
There's only like 5 voice actors who work in this industry, yeah? So, yeah. Also, why... She's wearing an oversized sweater that's also pinned? This one, to me, is fine. She's kind of glad. Why does she have a fucking scrub daddy? What is that? That's very strange. I don't know what that is, but hey. That one is also cool. No, we'll save these 2. How many are we at? Yeah, we'll save those 2. Alone, feel free to post those again down below. Well, no, we could probably scroll up a bit. I feel like we have a lot more. We have so much more. Oh my god, we have so much. Lone has absolutely popped off. let's see. I want to get to some of Malone's shorts. So we already seen that one. Eavesdropping on a Ripper conversation. I think we've seen those where like it's just Borderlands people screaming at each other. I think we've seen some of those. Let me see. This one we have not seen. Good job, Corn. What? Corn? What about Corn? Oh, Corin! I don't know why my brain decided not to... Yeah? Why is it silent? Oh, that's why. Why? Let's watch it again.
McFlufferkins, said Corn.
Corn. As much as I still want Billy. I want Billy to get an S rank equivalent, but I also think she would be fantastic because she's also like a character that I think she has like such cool like tropes that aren't being utilized. She's like a Frankenstein's daughter type. She's got these giant like bolts like bolted into her head, so like she has so much potential for just being like an absolute unit. But instead, they're like she's self-doubts herself, you know. Although I don't know if I love Sammy's idea about being a weapon. Although it kind of makes sense, but I also like the idea of like. I want Billy to basically be like, no, I needed to get stronger, so therefore I became stronger and I have an S tier equivalent. I don't like the idea of like, in the past, I lost my memory and now I am actually him, you know? I'm hoping that it's one of those things where like through adversity, they're like, no, and it's like a story element. I think that'd be nice. Did I mark this? I did. All right, let's see this. Hell yeah. Oh shit, it's actually getting late. We gotta start winding down a little bit. Oh my goodness. What the F are you? I don't know if we can listen to that. That's, the heals are doing, honestly, not that much. That's just a fucking giant. Man, Jesus. The only thing I will say, I will criticize, what the F is this horn thing? It's like off to the left and shit. Yeah. The horn is also significantly more beefy. I will say, I don't mean to be that guy, but I will say, the outfit, not as crazy. It feels a little like thin, like it's a literal hobby shop thing, but I think they did find the perfect vessel to wear it, which is a giant lady. But also, people over there are so small, so this lady might just be small, because like, well, no, it's kind of the same size as this. This lady, I'm not sure this lady's just small. Regardless, it's crazy. Crazy to visually see. Thank you for sharing that. Well, that's not every day you see a truly... Yeah. I pinched my neck just now. Ladies and gentlemen, before we end it, we'll put myself through a slightest bit of suffering having to listen to my own bullshit. But yes, I would like to tell you guys this as well. We have, this is a whopping 4 weeks old, and we've made it 9 minutes. Shit. Listen, man, we'll get better. We'll take bigger chunks eventually, but it's 7, so we can't take a bigger chunk right now. But anyways,
simplest thing in the world, chat. Okay, what is
am I so
going on, guys?
quiet?
In this video, we're gonna be talking about how we reached 100 subscribers.
Dude, I love this. This is such a cool game. Oh, dude, this is the thing I was telling you about. I always refer to this weapon, and it's basically like a wispy thing. Please tell me I used it.
What? That is awesome on so many levels, guys. Like it's funny because I can even still remember.
Damn it!
Remember when I made my like 10 subscriber thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I still remember that 100 subs.
Video, and it was like a big Borderlands thing. That's where the footage was from.
There it is.
Really bad.
There it is. It's so cool. You do like a swing, and then it like summons in this like void creature that just fucking bites the enemy. It's great.
With editing wise at the time.
Look at that. It's hard to see because the bitrate's ass, but
and we reached 100, so wow. You know.
Yeah, shut up.
It makes it
dude, this was one of my like most. A lot of people don't know that like from the sort of like 0. I think it was like, yeah. Actually, I think it was definitely Shadows of the Dam. My first pop was actually a weirdly builds. It was builds and specifically with it was terrible. It was like terrible builds. It was literally nobody played Dead Island and nobody made builds. Like nobody. And I was the only one who did it. And I surprisingly, like, yeah.
special from the fact
Oh,
that
but dude, I still remember, dude, Ryan was so fucking goated. It was like a character that had like a crazy powerful kick, but he also had like unarmed, and you could just fucking duke it out. It looks so cool. I probably get sick playing it now this way now, but like you could just go to town with a bow staff as well.
So it just makes it that much cooler because the people that are subscribed, which are you guys, are the people that actually like my content enough to do it.
Dude, you know what's so fucking crazy? This takes me back as like in like a time capsule to where I was in my life right at this point, and it's so crazy they can do that. It can just like boom. Not great place. Not great place. I was in high school. Didn't know who I was. All these things.
On their own, I never had to like push.
Oh my god, dude, I remember this one. Oh, dude, this is such a weird deep cut. Where this is actually a video I think I actually really well edited. This is where I first started like to actually get like a vibe of what matters when editing, like cutting out the bullshit, keeping momentum. I started to do really neat things, like when I would teleport, I would actually transition with the teleport as well, so that you didn't have to watch me like run my ass off essentially, but it also didn't feel like an intrusive cut. And I added this just to signify that it was an evil run, but at the same time, probably too bright.
Channel down your throat, you know what I mean? Okay, what is going on, guys?
Oh, I wish we would have seen more of that.
So I'm not sure if I'm gonna put this in my like one of my GTA videos, just like cram it in there or whatever. Maybe I'll probably just upload this as its own thing. That way it doesn't affect the series. But
I'm getting better at enunciating. You can kind of tell I'm trying to lock in.
Guys, I just want to talk about something. One of my long-time
Oh,
subscribers.
Chris! What?
Actually, commented recently. He was the very first person to ever comment on my channel.
True,
so that's
Chris.
Badass. His name is Chris, and basically he wrote me a comment, pretty big one, and it was a punch right in the face, in a good way, in a great way actually. Guys.
Oh, is it again?
Anyways, basically I've gotten bullied before. I was born with some things, and
wow, sorry.
A school situation as well.
Wow.
I was born with a learning disability, but
wow.
I don't want to talk about that in this video. But that's not really the thing I want to talk about in this video, guys. I think I might title this Chris, just to make sure he reads it, because basically he says something that this was the part that hit me in the face hard as hell, and that's basically said, so this is what he says. He says, because all 124 of your subscribers expect you to get big. Okay, what's going on, guys?
Oh yeah. So I don't know why I was attached to being negative. I don't know what it was. Oh no, I think at that point I was probably referring to as I was probably getting a decent amount of hate comments at that point because I was just not really providing any value and people were just stumbling upon this. Also, I also had what's fucked up, dude. I always had a decent read of what people liked and wanted because I always just did what I wanted and liked, and I tend to be very similar to a lot of people, I think. But then I never really like, now going back on it, I'm like, oh yeah, but again, it's something I learned when I was doing Let It Die, which is like, if you know what people value, but you cannot provide the solution that would basically unlock that value, then people are just gonna be mad. So like this, like when I say like a build for Dead Island Riptide and it doesn't fucking slap, people are gonna be disappointed. Like people are like, oh my god, a build, and then it's shit, and they're like, well, why the fuck did I watch this? I wasted 20 minutes of my life, etc. So it's funny how you look back on stuff and you're like, man. But with that being said, I made up for Riptide. Riptide by John Bill was the best in the game by far, by 1,000 years.
Some massive channel news, guys. It's awesome.
No one made builds at the time, so maybe they made bit runs. But at the time, I was killing it. With that one.
Yeah, a black screen right now. Here is the unveiling of my banner. Ta-da.
Actually, no, this is actually really wholesome. My dad works in like decal design, and he made this for me, which is why it looks so good. The only thing that doesn't look the best is this, which is what I made, which is just like a reskin of Ratchet. Sorry.
So, looks so cool, guys. I love it. So you guys, that's the kind of big channel news. Okay, what is going on, guys?
Dude, it is such a kind of a shock that like I'm not sure what you guys are feeling with this because you guys are just vibing with me, I think, for this, but I don't know if I've changed that much. Like, this is 2014. And I feel like this isn't the farthest away from where I've been. You know? As far as, like, my natural cadence, etc. My, like, I don't know if people would look at this person and be like, that's a different guy. You know? Where I think like my first video was Shadows of the Damned, yes,
Flufferkin
I
said.
sound way
So
different.
the Shadow guy was negative zone Lombax all along?
Well, yes. So it was kind of, yes, a little bit. Shadow Man started off as Ratchet because it was just kind of easy for me to do and like trace. And also I didn't have really good artistic skills, so that's kind of how I came up with it. But dude, it's actually kind of weird. The like origin of it really, it was basically like two things. It was a little bit of Ratchet, but it was this other thing, which I used to always draw this like really quick sketch of like just pointy ears, crossed eyes like that, like straight down, and then hooks. Basically just like my thing here. And then I would do like a smile and a grin, except mine looked way more goblin-y than this. And then I would do like a pointy nose, essentially. But anyways, I ended up like taking that and kind of like mashing that together with Ratchet, because that's what I was like tracing at the time. And it kind of gave it some nice form. But then eventually, I ended up being like, no, I kind of like the shadow part of it more, because like when I used to draw it, it used to be more like a shadow, and that's what I ended up kind of eventually pivoting it to.
And I would just like to give you guys a big ass channel update. I know we're doing it again. I should really stop making, these updates, but a lot of shit's going down, and I want to keep you guys informed because you guys are a part of this goddamn channel.
Dude, you know what? Again, like I said, this is also probably pretty loud. Sorry, but I was gonna say this is actually. Sorry, this is a video I wanted to watch. This dude maybe making a 10K a month. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, I don't know why he's buff and he's constantly shirtless or whatever. Not shirtless, but like not wearing like clothes. Anyways,
Gnome Syndicate said, "Grin lore, love it."
Grin lore, love it. But when it comes to this, I still feel like again, I'm not.
So yeah, guys, we're gonna be talking about partnership, as you already probably seen in the video. I'm gonna be talking about my thoughts on partnerships and partnershiping and how it works. And
fun fact.
Partner. Okay.
Cringe. Fun fact. I actually should not have talked about this because I did not know. This was at a height of YouTube where the lie of partner programs were basically starting to die. So you could just do it like without them, dude, it's so weird. If we like rewind to time, there was a whole thing with being partnered on YouTube, and you had to do it through like an MCN. But this was a time when like now you could just get partnered just by yourself. But now. And this was a big thing. This was a time when like your MCN was starting to say like, oh yeah, we'll offer you free music to use in your thing. Dude, back then they must have been printing money, like fucking printing money, because all you need to do is like, oh yeah, you can use our catalog of songs, which are super easy to outsource and pay for. And like I think you had to like, they'll tell you, but like, hey, this is how you generically set up a t-shirt thing, like, and then they also only will ever offer that to you if you're like one of the bigger creators out there, so they like creates a great return on their investment. Anyways, people made bank back then like crazy.
So let's get into it, guys.
Also, Killzone still looks good.
Very first thing is, I just want to tell you the kind of story that happened to me. Guys,
dude, it's so funny because like at this time, Tobuscus and like PewDiePie and Markiplier and Jack were all like amplifying the zaniness of them. I could totally tell I was doing the same thing.
And ended up finding a message. Of course, it was in private messages, and it said the name of it was TGN Content Recruiter. I started reading. He said all this stuff, and I basically wrote him back saying, dude, it's shocking that you were able to find my channel, and it's
one of those things that I think back on, I'm like, you naive idiot. They literally didn't find shit. They just en masse go to channels and message them.
Super grateful for your kind words, and I don't really understand why you looked at my channel, but thank you, but I'm not really doing
low self-belief also.
YouTube for money. Okay,
thank God you cut that out, but I don't want to do that. But that was a cool moment, dude. That was a cool moment just to be like, hey, like I never made money on YouTube really, like not like significant amount. Actually, that's not true. I did make money decently right around the Battleborn era. In fact, the best era I ever had as far as making income is the Battleborn era. Battleborn era, consecutively multiple videos for some reason. I think it's probably because Gearbox probably pumped a lot of ads, and I was just like one of the only content creators, so I was getting all that revenue. But it was one of the few times where I genuinely made like $600 a month, which is shocking. Now, arguably, with the amount of work and I was putting into editing all that stuff, I could have just worked a job and made like twice that. But
guys, now this is just going to be a channel update, guys. Right in the background is just some...
I was never good at this. This might be rough.
Sorry, Titanfall. So, guys, one thing I want to make clear is I don't want channel updates on my channel to mean like something big news is always happening. They're kind of just channel updates.
Place for me to ramble and talk.
Usually I associate...
I labeled these Let's Talks because it was just more of akin to what they were.
It was like, holy shit, something amazing happened. But I want to associate them now with just, I want to talk to you guys. I like it because I just like to talk. I sit here, talk to you guys. It's nice and feels...
I was the lonely child.
Good,
teen.
Tell you guys stuff. Anyways, so... okay, what is going on, guys? So in this video, guys, I'm going to be...
No! Alright! What I did it there? Oh, no. That's where I'm going to see my younger self. Brutal. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that, man. That's going to be real brutal. Well, gang, that was a fun... That was such a really fun memory lane thing. The GRINN lore increases. Man. I was also going to ask, Kat, one last thing I was going to mention if you're still... Yeah,
Catman11234 said, I told you, Yaguba.
Yeah, I didn't click until I seen it finally just then. It's funny because I didn't think this was the moment, but maybe it definitely is the moment. But I was going to say... Kat, we did that podcasty thing. Remember when we sat down and we like rambled at something?
Lone
Kat told me about
Syndicate
he was
said
doing this.
beardless grin? Question mark.
Raid
Is
Nate
it
said,
here?
We winding down.
Oh, maybe it is. Okay, yeah, maybe it's just on the latter half of it. Yes, we are winding down, ladies and gentlemen. We're winding down immediately. By the way, so a lot of you guys actually did pop in. I was worried like streaming at 4 or streaming at 5, would be like a significant difference, and unfortunately, I think it is for some people who I'm gonna. Sadly, Bolty is in Germany and is already really late, and I didn't actually click in my head until it did just now. But I don't think the difference between Bolty being able to show up at 4 to 5 will be the differential. Yeah, I still don't know. But yeah, today was great for me. I was able to like do a lot of stuff before the stream, and I felt like I had a great day. I was able to do a lot of things I did. In fact, the variable there was me not doing enough. But not that I didn't have enough time. But yeah, so I hope it's okay for us to start streaming at 5. I hope people can be content with that. Again, we might do stuff like where we go all in for like maybe a new game comes out, like the new Power World launches, or GTA comes out, or probably that's not that, but any other game. And we might do a whole week of streaming, and just to get more hours in, we might start at 3. But that'll be a rare thing. But I think I like the idea of it always being at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Which, by the way, I'll have to make a better update my thumbnail overlay thing, just so that I can basically have certain things checked off the list and accurate, because right now I think the numbered thing is off by a little bit. But at last, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be rating Fluff, who in fact is streaming right now some good old what's it called, the game that we played last week. I can't think of it, god damn it. 2 Planets something, I can't think.
Lone Syndicate said, if you think something as insignificant as a time chance would stop me from showing up, who decided that?
Well, listen, the self-doubt thing has not died in me, all right? My belief vehemently is to expect nothing and be happy with what you're getting.
GRINN.
I think you're right. I appreciate you being here so much, man. I hope you have a fantastic week, gang. By the way, unless something changes, there should be a podcasting stream this Tuesday with me and Kat catching up. I got a bunch of things to ask Kat. Kat has a bunch of AI escapades, like literally making an AI run on your computer and having probably very a variety of things going on with that I can't wait to ask more questions about. Probably just talk about anything and everything. Unless something happens, which is totally reasonable if it does, then we'll just cancel this week. But I will wait to see on Tuesday how Kat and me both feel. But just FYI, it probably will be at 5. So normally we start streaming at 4:30. I think 4:30 is when we usually start streaming. If we can stream at 5 p.m. for me, Mountain Standard Time, that would make it so that I can basically get everything done, front loaded again, and then end in that way as well. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you guys once again. I appreciate you so much, and I'm happy that people actually showed up today. Again, with it being 5 p.m., I know it's a bit of an annoying thing for almost years. We've been streaming at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time now, and to move it to 5 is a bit shitty. But it's a way that I can basically try to strive to, in a lot of ways, have it all, but still kind of get what I need out of it, which is to, achieve a lot of things in my day without having to cut off creating videos or cut off streaming. It's a way for me to be able to manage it all, and hopefully the streams get better because I'll be at the tail end of the day instead of in the middle where I kind of still tired. I'm not sure, all those things. But lastly, we'll be rating Fluff. Hopefully Fluff has a fantastic rest of his stream. We got some more time. We want to spend some time vibing with Fluff. He's absolutely going to be still streaming for probably a long while going, and probably the rest of the week. But I hope I can see you guys once again in the future, and on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I don't know what the next streams will be. If you have any insight into cool happenings in the gaming sphere that we could stream, like Z's updates or Withering updates, something like that, let me know and I'll do it. Otherwise, it'll go completely over my head, and I'll be like, oh, I guess we'll stream Hytale and I gotcha. Anyways, hope I can see you guys once again, and goodbye for now, my friends.